Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Skyrim mods showcase. As always, I've got an incredible lineup of mods to share with you today, ranging from visual upgrades, location overhauls, immersive audios, and so much more. If you're interested in Skyrim content, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more. Anyway, sit back and enjoy the show. First up is Skyrim Outfit Equipment System NG. A lightweight yet incredible powerful mod that revolutionizes how your character manages outfits. No more manually switching gear every time you swim, enter a city, or take shelter from a blizzard. This mod does it all automatically. Here's how it works. The system detects various conditions such as swimming, weather changes, entering player homes, inns, castles, and so much more. As soon as the system detects one of the conditions, it will dynamically equip the appropriate outfits. You can even do the same thing with followers or other NPCs around you. The mod also supports full customization, allowing you to import entire outfits from other mods or mix and match individual pieces. Overall, definitely worth checking out. Next, we have a ton of audio mods that I know you all will love. I've actually tried to showcase a few of these in my last video but accidentally compared modded versus modded. I apologize for not remembering how vanilla sounds like. But anyways, let's be honest, Arch-Curate Vyrthur's vanilla voice was just a slightly tweaked version of Belethor's, which hardly fits a centuries-old vengeful snow elf. Arch-Curate Vyrthur's Revoiced, well, completely revoices him, giving him the chilling, sinister tone he deserves.
Done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me. Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me. Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
How dare you? I was the Arch-Curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god. Gelebor and his kind are easily manipulated fools.
How dare you? I was the Arch-Curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god. Gelebor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am. The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge. No matter what the cost. Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't.
Word walls in vanilla Skyrim are visually striking but audibly underwhelming, just a faint chanting in the background. Dragon Voice word walls changes that by adding over 50 Dragon Voice dialogue lines, making each discovery feel truly epic. Hearing a deep, resonant, draconic voice recite the words of power adds so much weight to these ancient relics whenever we come across one. Peryite, the Daedric Prince of Pestilence, always sounded underwhelming in vanilla Skyrim. While there was nothing wrong with his voice, it didn't quite match the eerie, otherworldly presence of a god of decay. Peryite Revoiced reimagined his voice to be more unsettling and fitting of his role. Listen to the comparison and you'll see what I mean.
Breathe deep, mortal. I would have you hear me well. So let these vapors fill your lungs. I have watched you for some time, you know. The decisions you've made intrigue me, and I wonder if you are the proper agent for a task of mine.
Breathe deep, mortal. I would have you hear me well, so let these vapors fill your lungs. I've watched you for some time, you know. The decisions you've made intrigue me, and I wonder if you are a proper agent for a task of mine.
Lua Al-Skaven, the ghostly antagonist you meet in Sylvan, originally had a voice that didn't match her spectral nature when she was remotely speaking to you. Lua Al-Skaven enhanced voice improves her voice, make it more ethereal and ghostly, as if she's truly projecting her words from afar. The effect is subtle but significantly improves the atmosphere when encountering her.
I am Lua Al-Skaven. Who are you to disrupt my work? Begone, or I will add you to my army of the dead. I am Lua Al-Skaven. Who are you to disrupt my work? Begone, or I will add you to my army of the dead. Rise from your graves to defeat this worm. Rise from your graves to defeat this worm. I could not raise him, but I will raise an army to avenge his defilement. I could not raise him, but I will raise an army to avenge his defilement.
And lastly, for audio mods, we have Hircine Revoiced. If you didn't know, both Hircine and Peryite share the same voice actor, making their encounters feel somewhat repetitive. This mod gives Hircine a deeper, more menacing tone, one that truly reflects the ferocity of a Daedric Prince of the Hunt.
Well met, Hunter. And skillfully too. I've been watching you for ages, it seems. You have the makings of a fine hunter. You may even be my champion. Perhaps. I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hircine.
Well met, Hunter. And skillfully too. I've been watching you for ages, it seems. You have the makings of a fine hunter. You may even be my champion, perhaps. I am the spirit of the hunt, just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hircine. I may consider it, but you must burst to the surface for my glory. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary.
By the way, if you're looking to buy games at the best prices, Instant Gaming's the #1 spot for discounted PC and console games. Whether you want the latest releases, classics like the Skyrim Anniversary Edition, or even pre-order deals at a lower cost, you'll find unbeatable prices here. So what are you waiting for? Use my affiliate link below. It won't cost you extra, but it helps support the channel. Plus, we've teamed up with Instant Gaming for an exclusive giveaway where the winner can pick any game available on their site. So be sure to join that as well. Next up is Diverse Grindstones Space Object Swapper, a small but amazing mod that replaces Skyrim's repetitive grindstone models with historically inspired variants. Every blacksmith location now features unique grindstones based on real-world designs, adding a subtle yet immersive touch to Skyrim's crafting stations. It's definitely one of those mods I welcome in my mod list. Next, we have Kanjs, Stalhrim Deposit, and Nordic Pickaxe animated. This mod fixes the meshes and retextures Stalhrim Deposit and Pickaxe with 4K texture resolution. What's also amazing is that the mod adds emissive animations, which honestly is the reason why this mod intrigued me to try it in game. It looks amazing and definitely worth checking out. Next up, we have Raven Rock Overhaul. This mod completely overhauls Raven Rock to what it's supposed to be. Raven Rock will now have defensive structures. It was weird that there was only one corner of the city that actually had a wall to protect the city, even though we all know that Solstheim doesn't have the best environment and is full of dangers. At least now with this mod installed, all sides will now have walls. There are of course other new things, such as 7 new buildings where you can even enter and explore in, 3 new NPCs, unique boats and ships to keep the docks busier, and even unique objects from Morrowind. Overall, the mod is definitely one of those that I love to have in my mod list. Moving on, we have Riverwood Has Walls. What's amazing about this mod is that it's not an ordinary overhaul. Instead of having all the fortifications and such from the very start, Riverwood's fortification will progressively be built as soon as the Jarl of Whiterun sends reinforcements and building materials to Riverwood.
We should not. I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
And yes, you'll be able to see the town progress from the very start, and once everything is built, you'll now have a more fortified Riverwood. What I personally like about the overhaul is that the design of fortifications and buildings utilize more wood, as it only makes sense since Riverwood being a lumber mill location. Plus, the new designs each buildings have is also truly amazing. Overall, I believe this makes the location feel more immersive, as it was weird in vanilla Skyrim that the Jarl only sent 2 guards to guard Riverwood from a dragon. Petroglyphs of Skyrim is another amazing addition. This mod scatters Scandinavian-style carvings across Skyrim's landscape, making the world feel older and richer in history. It's a pretty simple mod that adds these subtle details that don't alter gameplay but add an extra layer of immersion. Nordic ruins are a staple of Skyrim, but their vanilla textures often feel flat. Numinous Nord Ruin changes that with handcrafted high-quality parallax textures, giving dungeons a more weathered, ancient look. The carvings and walls are now more pronounced, and the mod even offers multiple texture resolution options to cater players with different PC specifications. If you spend a lot of time delving into Draugr-infested tombs, this mod is definitely worth checking out. And here's a few more before and after. Next, we have Snowpoint. In vanilla Skyrim, this was just a location with a tower and a few bandits. A pretty simple landmark if you ask me. However, with this mod, it transforms the location into a full-fledged bandit stronghold, complete with fortifications, lived-in spaces, and of course more enemies to challenge. The mod even includes compatibility patches for other mods that touches the location, ensuring a seamless integration into your load order. If you love making Skyrim's world feel more fleshed out, this is a fantastic addition. Another mod I want to share is Underwater Skyrim Rivers and Lakes. We all know that Skyrim's underwater environment are notoriously empty. This mod fixes that by adding over 60 unmarked underwater locations, including ruins, hidden loot, and so much more. It's also worth noting that some of the shallow ponds are deepened, making swimming more seamless. Discovering these hidden areas feel like uncovering lost secrets of the past, which makes exploration even more meaningful. Overall, definitely worth checking out. Next, we have HF's Buttocks Rest. This mod diversifies the wooden bar stool you see around taverns with 3 new designs that fits the world's aesthetics. These designs looks absolutely amazing, and mods like this where it diversifies objects in game are always a welcome addition in my opinion. Finally, we have Nordic Brute Armor. a standalone heavy armor set inspired by fantasy aesthetics. With 4K textures and HD TSMP physics support, this armor is as visually impressive as it is functional. Whether you're a warrior looking for a fresh look or a collector of armor mods, this one is worth a download. And that's for today's showcase. From immersive audio tweaks to breathtaking world overhauls, these mods prove that Skyrim's potential for enhancement is limitless. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe as it helps more players discover these incredible mods. Until next time, happy modding and may your load order be ever stable.